มาแล้วกับ Richman Shop โนหนึ่งเรื่องเติมเกมปรับลดราคา Honkai Star Rail ถูกแล้วถูกอีกถูกกว่าเดิมทุกราคาถูกกว่าเติมเองมากๆแน่นอนคุ้มสุดๆเติมเกมในเว็บรับ Richman Coin สะสมใช้เป็นส่วนลดได้สูงสุดถึง 25% พร้อมบริการเติมเกมแบบผ่อนชำระนานสูงสุด10 เดือนและยังมีบริการเติมเกมชั้นนำอีกมากมายตลอด24 ชั่วโมงสามารถเติมได้แล้วที่เว็บไซต์และไลน์ Richman Shop ได้เลยเติมเกมถูกไวผ่อนสบายมีเงินคืนต้องที่ Richman Shop เท่านั้น
I'm planning on quitting my job. My pal said he could.
All right. Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters! Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right?
So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that? These two masters just called me a swordplay genius. Just wait until I go back. Everyone's going to be so wowed by my new skills.
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, you still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is there?
I also questioned that sword master about why she uses her sword, and she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersia. He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh, now I'm curious to hear what Master Yun Li has to say.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the war dance, or maybe you want to defeat someone, like Yan Qing, or me?
Who do I want to defeat? Her? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a sword?
I'll fight 10!
10?
Oops, that just slipped out. It's actually another line from an immersia. Yeah, I really like them. So what?
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
Could it possibly be immersia about sword masters?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense. I'm super interested in Xianzhou immersion and novels. Even though I use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those immersia use swords.
See?
It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own preferences.
Becoming a sword master who fights for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated.
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the immersia show their respect.
Play along?
Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
Yeah! All right, let's go. To the Sleepless Earl.
This LaFu stuff.
Hey, this is not how it's supposed to be, right?
Dear guest.
Stop! Don't call me a guest. You're not even treat. Your tea tastes like slop, and you even have the nerve to charge me for it. And that name, the Sleepless Earl. It's so hard to remember. How about we give you a new plaque that says Xianzhou?
Stop! You've gone too far.
Oh, who's that trying to be a hero?
It's me, March 7th. Cause more trouble and I'll show you who your mommy is. Wait. That's right! I'm the Sword Champion!
Never heard of you. Now scurry back to wherever you crawled out.
Mr. Scott, I'm Yenching, a Cloud Knight Lieutenant. We've met before, and I suggest you...
Trouble? Ha! I'm just giving some feedback as a regular customer. The tea here?
A regular customer? You?
Yeah, what else would I be? The Xianzhou's prisoner?
Anyway, if you're trying to bully this young lady...
Huh? Oh, that really scares me.
Scrap metal? This is my sword! I'm here to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Swordplay? Oh, I get it now. It's just another kind of play, right?
Ha! As if anyone wants your junkyard scrap mechs!
Looks like you guys are totally clueless. Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious.
Just a reminder, IPC members, street fighting on the Xianzhou LaFu is
Make any funny moves? And I'll...
Hey, relax. I know the rules. Well, I can overlook the terrible tea, but now that instead of wasting your life learning useless swordplay...
Stop! Don't you dare insult Xianzhou swordplay like that! If you have the guts,
Huh? A fight, you say? Now, say whatever you want, but once you see what our mechs can do, you'll be practically begging us! Oh, come on! How could I say no to a bet? So, I can see you're no master yet, March, but I'll play fair.
only 15 days? All right.
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog in public. Oh, and if that's the case, just forget about your master and become my apprentice instead. Huh?
And if I win?
I'll become your apprentice?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't like you.
Okay, how about this? If I lose, I'll squeal like a pig in public and say, IPC mechs are a total joke. And I'll even print that on every mech.
Squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to—
Fine, fine. You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15...
The Xianzhou and IPC signed a
Ugh. Those IPC guys just want to pick.
I'm still worried about the owner. Let's go. Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you all for your timely.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia,
I'm not quite a hero.
I know you're here for the tea ceremony. Please come inside.
Thanks for the invitation, but right now—
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However,
Come on. How could I possibly lose?
You're right. It seems she really hasn't. I don't see any issue with it. Let March.
as long as she trains.
I'm now filled with determination, Matt. You're my most trusted friend. You'll be— If I can't learn swordplay well, I'll have no one to blame but myself. Masters, Miss Teaching Assistant, let's go back and start the training now.
I'm planning on quitting.
That IPC guy will show up in 15 days. I've gotta become a sword master by then.
Becoming a sword master in a mere 15 days.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun Li.
Momentum alone will only keep you going.
No worries. I've found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons. Rest assured, Masters. If not in me, at least place your faith in her.
Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay. And now, she has a clear goal in mind. There are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement.
Got it. It's all etched into my memory.
Since you've got that in mind, it's time for me to set some targets for you.
Please, go ahead, Master Yun Li.
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance.
That would mean Yun Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case,
Hey! You are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the immersia, the disciple and the master—
Well, there aren't that many customs on this.
but as long as you practice diligently. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you.
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero. I wanna—
Then keep that fire burning and learn with all your heart.
You haven't said much, Miss Teaching Assistant. Any suggestions before— Exactly! I prefer the cool, calm, and ruthless way of doing things. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice. Let's do this! Another new move under my belt. I'll fight 10.
I don't think so.
I learned so much today. Well done. Let's do this. Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after. How should I go?
Great!
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Today, you'll face your first test.
Oh, I know. It's
That's boxing?
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering sword.
and parries should be fluid and
See? Even March is getting bored.
but I'm actually not bored at all.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the...
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
What? Didn't General Huayan offer you any...
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a...
Miss March has been learning the basics of swordplay. And now,
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test. another step closer to star-crazing glass. Not there yet! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this? Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this? Awesome! Now what's this? Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this? Yeah! Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me. I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Miss Teaching Assistant. So if I were to take on that IPC guy,
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience.
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yun Lee's right.
no chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know. Wait, are you saying my swordplay still isn't good enough?
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby, but
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master.
don't try to cause a rift between us. Every
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this after every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Committee.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
So, have you found any
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit...
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do they ever make safe bets? She thinks she could fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really...
I'll fight 10! Wonder what I'll run into today! I think today should be a rest day. Let's do this! I'll fight 10! I learned so much today! Well done, me! I'll fight 10! How should I go? That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Time for your second test. I'll be your examiner this time. Grandpa always said that everything can be a sword, and that there are...
Speaking of secret moves, I've prepared some flaming potent tea.
Huh? Is that the flaming potent tea from Arumali?
You got it! I saw this immersion where the hero drank the flaming potent...
Good example. Do you know how to do the
No. I figured I could...
That's not how it works in real life, Miss...
Absolutely! I've learned a lot from my...
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how you incorporate your experience.
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
March's moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's.
Well. Looks like someone's finally.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt. You aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Miss Teaching Assistant. I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
General Jing Yuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Actually, I was once convinced by Gui Naifin into swallowing a sword.
So, what do you think your odds are, March?
Maybe around 30 or... Well, I've gained a deeper understanding of swordplay, and I'm more aware of my... By the way, in those immersion stories... Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your sword.
Yeah!
The progress report on the nameless girl's sword training.
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks?
A waste of time? No! This is about safeguarding. Are you saying that March 7th can actually take down an Aruma Taco and strengthen our mechs even further?
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough. Reinforce it more. If I lose face, it's like losing face.
Understood.
Let's do this! What do you recommend? Okay. That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything. Wonder what I'll run into today. Just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. How should I... Huh? Wonder what I'll run into today. Makes March a dull girl, you know. Let's do this!
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell. He's made thorough preparations. However, according to the rule.
Declining would be like admitting defeat.
But before that,
I'm surprised too.
Well, it's not really graduation.
when General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay,
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But
how will we ever find out if you don't even try?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss.
the final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch it!
Come get me!
Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch it!
Punish evil!
Not very sportsmanlike. Awesome! Now watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch it! Yeah!
Cut through the rents!
Not very sportsmanlike. Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch it!
Sword, heed me!
Yeah!
I failed! Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March.
Oh! Ha! I compliments make me better?
With your swordplay skills?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
But looking back,
Yeah, I've not only learned swordplay.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Scott. Yeah, I'll show Scott the power of the Sanjo swordplay that he
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want, do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely. The great.
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down, but I'm curious. Why pick our room alley of all places?
Why Alroom Alley? Well, your buddy knows the... I can't deny it. That fateful day left a mark on me. That's why I chose this place. I want to show all those people who laughed at me that I can stand on my own 2 feet again. They'll be like, what? That Scott is back again? What's he got up to this time? They'll see that I, Scott, who was once they'll see that it won't be me squealing like a pig today, but...
Yeah, if that's all a villain did in an immersia, I definitely...
Ah! Shut up! Look, I have my principles. I refuse to spend my life haunted by what happened in Alroom Alley. I've been patient for so long, just waiting for the right moment. I don't care about proving my great...
No, you won't.
I've been keeping an eye on you. Seriously, do you really... Enough with the talk. Let's get down to business.
Huh. Once you bite the dust, you'll... Yeah. Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! Oh, I get it! Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! Now watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Ah! You pathetic losers! How did you all lose to that rookie?
Hey, stop blaming others. Didn't you lose to me too?
So, does that mean I have to... No way! This can't be happening! How could a tiny piece of scrap metal defeat the IPC's mechs? You guys guys must have cheated! This doesn't count! I demand a rematch!
Scrap metal, huh? The key to victory is never the weapon. It's the person wielding it! Yeah, let's not forget our bet!
Enough! Fine. I've done this before anyway. I apologize. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. It's my fault for causing trouble and making a scene on purpose.
Yeah, don't forget the squealing!
Make him squeal! Make him squeal!
Hold on a sec. I want to get this on video.
It's happening all over again. All right! But before I squeal like a pig, there's something else I want to say. IPC mechs are a total joke. Oink! Oink, oink. Oink. Oink, oink. Oink.
Master Yenqing? Master Yunli? You're teaching rocks! Shame my body can't keep up with my brain. Finally! Some recognition for training my